Okay, we now turn our attention to exploring the son's wishes, that fairly uncomfortable scene where there's a conversation between the consultant and the patient's son about what to do next. We've established that the patient no longer has capacity, so the medical team has to act in the best interests of Mr. Dufresne. And that's not just his medical best interests, but his overall best interest. And part of establishing what's in his overall best interest is finding out what the patient would have wanted. There doesn't appear to be an advance statement or a document that clearly lays out what the patient would have wanted in this kind of situation. You may also have heard of lasting powers of attorneys, LPAs, where the patient who is still capacitous can appoint somebody to make decisions on his or her behalf when he or she loses capacity. The difficulty here is determining how much weight to put on the son's account. The son said that he was here 3 years ago, which was the last time he was here, so perhaps there isn't a very regular contact between the father and son. The father then apparently said, when watching a documentary on euthanasia, that he would never want to live disabled. What does that actually mean? We know there's a very broad spectrum of severity when it comes to disability. At what point on that spectrum would his father no longer wish to live? And in addition to this uncertainty, we know that people change their minds. 3 years is quite a long time. So the medical team are in a pretty delicate situation here. What course of action would you take?